What's up YouTube, Crafted Cars here, happy Tuesday. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install this Chase Bay's Power Steering Delete Kit on your 96 to 2000 Honda Civic. Now this kit provides you with the lines, which enable you to loop the power steering fluid through this little reservoir here, which also acts as a breather. And then it supplies with the bracket, but I didn't like where that one was located, so I made my own custom bracket. I just basically took a cardboard template, kind of marked out where I wanted to drill the holes, took it into work, and on my lunch break, I made a bracket for it. And so that's what I'm going to be using, just using the factory mounting holes there. And these are the fittings that screw into your power steering rack. You'll notice for the 96 to 2000, the thread sizes are a little bit different. So the first thing I'm going to do is install these fittings. Now you can tighten these down with a 19mm wrench. You don't have to use any thread tape on them since they are a flared fitting meant for fluid. So you'll see, if I can get my camera back here, those are the two holes that I need to screw into, and they are different thread sizes like I was saying. So I'm going to go ahead, try to screw in this big one first. It should be on the top. It's kind of at a weird angle, so it's a little difficult to start. But once you get it, it screws in pretty easily. And then I think I'll tighten that one down, just so I have a little more clearance when I go to install my second one. This is pretty simple. I just got a 19mm spanner here. Tighten it down. Doesn't have to be crazy tight. These fittings are made out of aluminum, so if you really like reef on them, they will strip out. Let's go ahead and put the second one in. It's very tight in here, so we'll see if I can get a wrench in here. Hopefully. So it turns out the key for tightening down that second one is to take your wrench, fish it up through the bottom here. Then you're able to get it around the fitting, snug it up that way. Alright, so now for these lines, I'm going to go ahead and take the longer one and install it on the bottom fitting, since it does have a longer length to travel. And hopefully I could just start by threading this on by hand as well. I know it's going to be a little tricky now. Let me turn on the flashlight. Alright. So there's one line. Go ahead and do the same with the second line up top here. There's your two lines there. I'm just going to take my 18mm spanner here and tighten them down. Alright, so I got the upper and lower fittings tight, got the lines on and everything's looking good. And here's my new situation. So this is where I wanted to mount the catch can here, or the reservoir. Only problem is with these lines, get them on there securely, the can's gonna have to be a little bit lower, so I'll probably have to use that bottom mounting hole. If I wanted to in the future, I could swap these out for 45s. And if these were 45-degree angles instead of the 90-degree angle, it fits super good. So I might do that in the future. That's the good part about the Chase Bay's line, is they just use the standard AN. So if you get the right size, it's easy just to pick up another 45-degree swivel fitting, and you can make it work for your car. All right, but my plan today is to take the lines and connect them to the reservoir first, and then worry about mounting the reservoir to the firewall. It's like right there is going to be money. Lines don't look too tangled up. I'll just hold in for one bolt for now, and hopefully that'll be enough. So I'll tighten these bolts on the back of the reservoir. And then I'll be using that factory mounting hole right there with the M6x1 stainless steel bolt here. And yeah, hopefully it all works out pretty smoothly. All right, so there you have it. The one stainless steel bolt actually holds it pretty damn tight, so I think I'm gonna be all good there. And then I still have access to the fluid. And I think I'm gonna be good to go there as well. So overall, pretty simple install, looks clean. Yeah, much better than having the factory lines and the factory reservoir when you try to delete it, because that just kind of crowds up this entire area. And you gotta run the factory reservoir. That's what I did with my old setup, and does not look nearly as nice as this. Well, there you have it. As you see, it's pretty straightforward to install. I didn't see too many videos online of people installing that power steering delete kit on their 6th gen Civics, so I wanted to go ahead and put one out there for you guys. I really like the Chase Bay quality and the simplicity of installing those kits, so I actually went ahead and got the fuel line, the tucked brake lines, the clutch line, and I think a couple other things. And I'll be making videos on that as well, so stay tuned for that. But for now, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye!